So today we're going to be talking about the top 10 figures that actually came out this year. First, we're just going to talk about some honorable mentions. First up is Rat Trap. He's probably my favorite core class, but not the objective best, as you'll see at number 10. Next we have Studio Series Dino. This thing is really good. I really like its transformation. The car mode is awesome looking. It's an overall really good figure, just not good enough to make it on the list. Paleo TRex and this one, Ractonite, are really good. Ractonite probably being my favorite, Wingfinger being my least favorite. This one's probably not objectively the best one, probably Paleo TRex is, but this one's still pretty good. Next up we have Kingdom Waspinator. This one is extremely good. It's a lot better than the Generation one, at least I think. It's a lot more accurate. I really like the head sculpt. And last up we have Kingdom Magnus, which I actually really did hate when I got, but now I've actually really warmed up to it, and me and my dad actually put a little cool thing in here. It's actually really neat. So there's actually lights in there now. So that's pretty awesome. I really like this guy now. So yeah, those are my honorable mentions. Now let's get into number 10. So here at number 10 we have Kingdom Core Class Soundwave, and this thing is, I really do like this one. His transformation is really, really good. His tape mode is pretty good, just like the little ears stick off of it, but it's fine. There are upgrade kits out there for it. And probably one of my favorite parts is that it actually has a little cassette. It don't transform, but a little cassette laser beak, and that's actually a really neat piece of part of it. And I think that this one's probably best value for money out of the core classes. He probably has the most posability. Yeah, this is a really good G1 Soundwave look, but he is a core class, and so there's a little bit of limitation here, and that's why he's at number 10. But for the core class, this is really a good piece. Now on to number 9. And at number 9 we have Black Arachnia. This is a pretty good figure. Its transformation is, again, really good. Its spider mode, I really like its spider mode. Robot mode looks really good, really perfect to the animation model again. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much the reasons why it's at this spot on the list. So yeah, now on to number 8. And at number 8 we have Kingdom Galatron. While I would really like to put this guy higher, I just can't. He made me almost go insane as he is, to be fair. It was really rough trying to find this guy. I tried for like 3 to 4 months. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. And so it kind of sucked my enjoyment out of the figure. I definitely recommend this guy until about a month ago, where I actually found 3 of them. So good job, stocking department. So yeah, that's why this guy is so low. I can't put him any higher because of troubles I had finding him, and just what it means to me personally. But yeah, it is a good figure, so I'd recommend it to anyone else. And at number 7 we have Kingdom Air Razor, and this one is again, really good. This one pretty much lives on its posability this time around. It's really, really good. It's very easy to get this into very good looking poses, just like that. So yeah, that's why this one's at number 7. At number 6 we have Monkey, or Optimus Primal, and this thing, it's good. It's even better than the last, and that's why it's at number 6. I did paint this blue a really long time ago, and I think it turned out really good. But yeah, I really do like this one. Now on to number 5. And at number 5, we have a really big boy. This is Studio Series 86 Leader Class Grimlock, and this thing really does justify itself as being Leader Class. It's absolutely massive, and it feels great. It's so chunky. It actually has some ratchet joints. It feels really good overall. So yeah, that's why he made it on the list. Now on to number 4. And at number 4 we have another big boy, and a TRex nonetheless. And this thing is really good as well. This is Kingdom TRex Megatron. I have done a little bit of custom paint, and I gotta say, I think it really does bring out its look even more. It looks so show accurate. Other than this head, I think it's the perfect TRex Megatron. But it is really, really good. to the point where I don't know if I'm even going to go in on all the Beast Wars Masterpiece stuff, because all the Kingdom stuff is so great. So, this guy is really good, and that's why he's at number 4. So, let's see what's at number 3. And at number 3, we have Studio Series 86 Hot Rod. This thing is absolutely wonderful. I know there was some people who didn't really like it because of its size. Like, you can really feel the quality on this one, though. Like, there's almost no hollow space. It's, like, all the gimmicks work perfectly. They're awesome. I really like the flip-down visor. He feels great. His posability is above average. Like, in this case, size doesn't matter. This thing is awesome anyways. It's really good. I really do like this thing. So that's why he made it on the list at number 3. He's not quite good enough to be at number 2 or number 1, but let's see what's there, because they are really good. And at number 2/1, again, like my other lists, it's a tie. I really just can't decide which one of these is better than the other. It's really just kind of even. So, while this guy did need a lot of paint, the Dinobot that is, I think he looks really good with it, but this design is a little more complex than just the straight up purples and like a tannish gray. But so this design has just a lot more paint needed for it, and like Hasbro I guess they didn't have enough paint budget left over from this figure's transformation, and its transformation is really good. And I really like the dino stripes on it. Those things are really nicely done. And most of the paint is there already. Just I did a little bit of painting around the knees and shins, even on the foot. But other than that, it was pretty much all there. But on the Cyclonus, I gotta be honest, everything's pretty much perfect. Now, I don't know why they painted these instead of just making it out of the same plastic as this. I will say, I think that this one has more posability, or at least it's more easy to use. Like, just everything feels great. Like, everything. Joints are nice and tight. This one, while probably, it might have the same amount of posability, its design is G1, so it looks a little bit more, like, I don't want to say, like, chunky and, like, imposable, but it doesn't look as, kind of like, I don't want to say swish, but swish. It doesn't look, as natural as Dinobot. Dinobot, you can really get them into some nice poses. Yeah, so I really just don't know which one of these I like more, because they both have extremely good transformations, like absolutely genius transformations, especially for this line. His is probably smoother. His might be a little more complex, but where they're going is a lot different, because this one, I think that they got just this mode is so accurate. Both of them are. But this one, you can pretty much see all the jet parts, except for the nose cone, which is really quite a nice part of engineering, too. Like, it's all kind of there, and this one is kind of a made-up vehicle. Well, it was in G1, too, but you can kind of see everything. Whereas this, it's like you have all this to hide away for the dino mode, and, like, really, all the parts that you have to work with are the arms, the chest, and really kind of the backpack that shouldn't really be there, and, a little bit on the thighs, but I think it's a lot harder to make it turn into a dinosaur that's a completely other color, or at least a completely other primary color, than to, this is the same color, same kind of, you can see all the parts, like I said, like all the wings. It's a give and take scenario, and I really think that both of these figures are worth picking up. Maybe you can make your own video and decide, but for right now, these things are just tied up. They're both absolutely amazing.